And we are live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another long overdue episode, kind of episode and a half-ish of Powercast. I am your host, Dana, and I am joined by Mr. Richard Fairley Jr. How are you, good sir?
Doing good, Dana. What's up, listeners and viewers?
Well, I am kind of excited about this. This came to us in the middle of the night. Everybody was all sleeping and rubbing the crust out of their eyes. And I looked at my phone and I said, "Oh, Black Jesus, we're back." And I rung up Richard. I said, "Richard, wake us up. Wake up, I say. We're back." And he said, "Why the hell are you calling me? I'm with my family." And I said, "It is power. You don't understand." And then he said, "I understood." And he ran out the house. He said, "I got to see you later, mama. My show is coming back." And it is coming back on March 7th. I am extra for no darn reason. I'm kind of happy because it felt like 20 years. But we are back. We've announced that we are getting Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, which will return to us on Friday, March 7th.
hmm
Glory be. After such long overdue waited time, I don't know what's going on in terms of filming, but I'm telling you, this generation is cooked because my generation, we used to pack up shows. They came out in September, they wrapped in June, and then they came back in September again.
hmm
But this felt like it was 20 years. So yes, so as they stated, we have a premiere date. We also even have first look images that
hmm
introduces us to like two new characters. So we're gonna kind of just break it down. This is gonna be a very quick video because it's just images. We haven't seen a trailer or anything yet. We just got like a synopsis, a little teaser, a little pepper with some turmeric. So basically, just breaking this down really quickly, we knew that season 3 left us off with a lot of cliffhangers and a lot of questions. Unique, right around, he's alive. The debate, the theory, is he Breeze? Is he the heir? We don't know, but we're going to probably find out. A lot of people are saying no. Some are like saying yes. I'm a conspiracy theorist. So I'm like, yes. But the point is, he's alive. His brother that they killed off, Rodney, they killed him off way too early. I would have loved to have seen him in season 4. He's dead, as I stated, what killed him off. Then we have Wendell Pierce and his wife, not his wife, but the wife on the show, which I think is actually his wife, is now gunning for Raquel and Unique.
hmm
Um, so now they have those new enemies, and they've been reserved. They've been watching from afar. They've been like, we're in retirement, but we're collecting our money, but don't screw with us. But now I think they're going to be back fully into the game.
hmm
So we have that going on as they snaps and pops. I forgot those were their names. Then of course, London Brown as Marvin Thomas is back. Lulu's not dead. We
hmm
was like, oh, he's gonna die. Lulu is still not dead, and Jukebox, as we already know, she's alive. Is she well? She is. She's going through some things. She had that lovely girl group that we all loved, and
hmm
of course, I feel that they ended that too prematurely. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't rise again. Please forgive me, but it will. Sorry, it will rise again.
hmm
Um. So, as we stated, we have now season 4, and this is all that we know because again, we don't have a trailer. But in this fourth season, slates have been seemingly wiped clean for Kanan, Ra- Raquel, and the rest of the Thomas family in pursuit of a fresh start. But you can never have a fresh start. When you declare something, especially to the universe, I'm free. The universe is like, nah. Anyway, however, in the eye of the storm, one very dangerous obstacle looms. Unique is alive. And remember, he was alive. That whole situation, Kanan kind of like knew.
hmm
Anyway, Unique makes a volatile and violent return as he hunts to upend the lives of the Thomas family. Amidst
Good.
the chaos, the Thomas family faces a truth that can no longer be denied. You are who you are. So they was all about running away from their past, remember when Raquel was going to be like a store manager? She remember she bought a bunch of shops. She was going to be regular and do the regular life, and that didn't last very long. Well, now they're like, fresh start. We're going to be normal. But I don't think that's going to last any longer, because even then they're like, you are who you are. Anyway, although you may be capable of change, the fundamentals remain the same. And sooner or later, you will be forced to confront the inescapable reality of your inherent nature. So here we have nature versus nurture, right? With the environment, did Raquel create a monster, or were these monsters already just there? Anyway, in season 4, whether the family chooses to reject or embrace the truth may be the difference between life and death. So we don't have anything other than that. It does seem a little bit enticing. What were your thoughts kind of reading that 4-sentence plot?
Yeah, so like you said, we were sent this information rather quickly. Definitely not too much information, and I understand. My assumption is that we will get a season trailer before March. Maybe if not by the end of January, the last week of January, definitely sometime in February, because Starz likes to send out the marketing stuff a month ahead of time to get people, to remind people the show is coming back. So that's what I'm going to assume. But to go based off the description of the season, I would say it definitely sounds like a lot of, obviously Unique is back and he's coming for everybody. We saw what happened with Ronnie last season, that Kanan was the one that pulled the trigger and killed Ronnie. So I'm pretty sure that Unique is going to come after everybody. Obviously, go after the whole Thomas family, may even try to go after Pops and Smack, since they were the ones that didn't like Ronnie and they had an issue with even trying to work with him in the first place. So I will be very curious to see what happens going into season 4. It's very exciting. And the whole thing about when you made the comment about whether or not somebody can truly change, I think that is a very important theme, because that's essentially the question that we tried to get an answer from with Lulu last season. When you saw it looked like Lulu was not going to make it out of that season. So to think that everybody is now going to be met with this reality is very interesting. Now, I do want to give a disclaimer to everybody. I know that last season, luckily, we did not lose any of the key characters, such as, you didn't lose any of the brothers. Lulu and Marvin are still here. Raquel, obviously, still here. Kanan, famous. A lot of those people are still here. We did lose, Kanan's father, Howard. But, hey, it is what it is. That was going to happen to him. But now, I think, as we're entering season 4, I do think it's going to be time for some important character to go. I'm just saying, if they want to emphasize that Unique is on a warpath, he probably needs to take out one of the brothers. I know people do not want to hear that. I'm just saying, if they really want to emphasize that, because they already told us that this character is coming back. He's going to be very different from how he was. We saw his face, and I know, Dana, you have some stuff that you're going to show soon as far as the photos. But I think that, yes, to really emphasize this character is now out for himself. He has a vengeance. He has to do something to really, hit that point home. And there goes the image right there. So you see, shout out to Joey Badass, phenomenal actor. He just dropped some a hip hop video. He just released a music video recently. Really good video. He's taking shots at some people in that video. Very interesting. But I will say this, yeah, I look forward to seeing what type of change this character goes through. And then obviously, like you said, Dana, you had the theory that he could be, he could end up being more important, not just Unique, but another character we spoke about. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I feel like that character has to be introduced, though, going into season 4. We know that this show has already got renewed for season 5. So, some stuff has to start to take place as far as that's concerned. But definitely looking forward to seeing, and they definitely need to give us more information than what they gave us in that description.
Well, we do have a tad bit more information. We have 2 new characters that will be joining the series. We don't have images of one of them, but we do know that there's a Partisan Fontaine. I'm not sure if that's a rapper or just a straight actor,
Yeah.
but he will be playing B-Rilla, which I was like, is that the brother of Glorilla? But no. B-Rilla is described as raw, volatile, and incredibly talented young rapper serving a prison sentence for armed robbery, who is whose potential is seen by Lulu, who is interested in signing him. So remember,
Okay.
Lulu is still doing the music.
Hmm.
So maybe that is what keeps him grounded and not suicidal. And remember, we thought it was like, oh, we didn't know where he was going. It was like, will he go to the drugs? We don't know. But
Hmm.
apparently he'll be clean, and he doesn't want to kill himself. And there's no more drama with that. I'm kind of sad because I was prepared for him to go respectfully. I mean that as I truly love the actor and I love the character, but I really thought that we were losing people
Yeah.
last season, but we're not. Another character that we do have is going to be portrayed by Chris Red. Now we all know Chris Red, or at least some of us know Chris Red. He is the comedian.
Hmm.
So Chris Red, the comedian, will be on the show as well, where my computer actually does not want to work. Lovely, lovely. But he will be playing Early Tyler.
Hmm.
So I'm not sure if I like that name, but that is the name that they are giving him. It's not for me, but I am not a writer on the show. But maybe by that we know that Tyler will always be early.
Hmm.
Didn't. So that does seem like, we're getting new characters, which is always good. How they end up being portrayed, we'll see. And I have faith in this series with how they end up integrating new characters because so far it's been kind of good, you
Hmm.
know. And hopefully it's not like a flyby because I'm still upset that we never got more of Kendrick Lamar. And what was it? Was it the first Power or
Yeah,
was it
that was the
another Power?
first one. That was the first Power series.
But it was a lovely little introduction to
Hmm.
what could have been. But yes, so let's just kind of go through these photos quickly of what we can kind of expect.
Yeah, so let me pull it up. So we'll go back to this one. So Joey Badass, who you already showed. This is how the
Yes.
character looks right now, and we already discussed this briefly. We have now here a picture of that's Raquel.
Hmm.
That's
Always
Raquel.
looking like
Oh yeah.
business.
Oh yeah. Always business. This picture here, jukebox Kanan, and this is the girl that was in the group with jukebox, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
that was
that's
the
what I
girl.
thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. I forgot her name because we haven't covered the show in a minute. In a minute. um, then we have this picture of Kanan and his mom Raquel. Obviously, he looked like he's giving somebody, and I'm gonna make a guess. Maybe this is what they're having a discussion with Pops or Smacks. They're somewhere. I
I
mean,
don't
maybe
like that
that's.
image at all. I
Yeah, you said
truly don't.
you said you thought this was an AI image when you saw it, right?
I
That's
thought
what
it
you.
was an AI generated image. It looks like it was edited way too much. Now, I'm
Oh
not
well.
saying that's what they did. I'm just saying it
Hopefully,
looks weird.
hopefully that's not what they did. That wouldn't be too good. Um, then we have this picture here. I don't know which character. This is the Fontaine guy. I'm assuming, right? The guy
This
who,
is the Fontaine guy.
yeah, the guy that Lulu is interested in signing. Very
Yes.
interesting. Very
Think
interesting.
of basically in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, it's the whoop that trick.
Oh
And when he
yeah,
got his
no.
record deal.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then there goes Pops and Smacks. Obviously, they're gonna play a bigger role this upcoming season. Um,
Yes.
this is early Tyler right here. Chris, you said Chris Red, right?
Yes. And so early Tyler, I just wanted to say,
Mm-hmm.
um, he is a trustworthy ally and a secret keeper, a neighborhood institution and a good friend to have in your corner, if you can afford the high financial price of his friendship.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
You know, we're in a recession. You got to make some money.
Oh yeah, that means you will have to make some partnerships that you don't want to necessarily have to make. But very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And we have
He's like Bubble, who knows everything, but you got to
oh
pay
yeah. Then we have the Thomas family that goes Marvin, Raquel, and Lulu. Um, like a night out on the town, it looks like. And then finally we have Mr. Tony Danza. Who's the boss? He's the boss. Um, this guy obviously played a huge role last season, helped out Raquel, tried to establish something with Unique. I will be curious to see what role he plays in season 4.
He looks very good. Just saying,
Oh
he
yeah,
looks fabulous.
yeah, very interesting. So but those were all the images that they sent along with that description. Um, Again, I do look forward to the trailer because the trailer will obviously provide a lot more information in terms of what's happening in the season. You may see the teasing of some people getting taken out, which I do expect to see, and just to get a better idea of where they're going with the storytelling. So I look forward to seeing that.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I look forward. This was just some very nice, comforting news to know that the show is coming. So
Oh
that
yeah,
is a plus. So
and
I do look forward to that.
and let me say this: I also appreciate that they made this announcement because it feels like Starz hasn't really they whenever Power goes on a break, they really take this on like a long break. And obviously, you made the comment earlier about not knowing what they would where they were at in production. I know that this show has been done for quite some time. So, but I think it's interesting that because I mean, Starz made other announcements already this year of other shows that are coming later in this year. But this is the show I was waiting for, and they said fall. The last time we heard from them, they said fall. Now, to know that it's coming March 7th is great. Uh, that still feels a little close to spring to me, but hey, listen, I don't care. It's all good. I'm just glad to know that it's finally coming, and hopefully in the future they will be a lot more transparent because obviously we do know that Force. That's another show that I'm assuming is coming later this year, as well as BMF, which, by the way, is Gary's favorite show. So, and Gary, I know you're gonna be mad I said that. Leave me a comment on this video, and we can discuss in the future. But yeah,
Can can I be honest?
yeah.
VMF has been off the air for so long, I can't even tell you what the names of the characters are.
Oh, that's easy. Little Meech and Terry. Yeah,
Was there Demetrius in there?
Demetrius. Yeah, Demetrius. That's Little Meech and Terry, his brother Terry. So I know,
Just give us some.
surprisingly, some people that I spoken to, they are looking forward to that show returning, and I'm like, last season, them rappers that were trying to act, I don't know if I'm looking forward to seeing that show return, but Power, yes, for sure. Razor Kanan, 1000% yes. So glad to know that's coming back. I look forward to seeing when we're going to get more details about Force, though, as well as Origins, but the Origins is further out. That's a ways out. But looking forward to it.
But I definitely don't think we'll be seeing Young Miami. Some
That's
things
good.
have transpired.
That actually is a good thing. If we don't see her acting
Well,
anymore, that's a great thing.
she got other things to focus on.
Yes,
Mm,
absolutely. You're right about that.
mm, mm, mm.
Yeah.
Well, so I guess that is it from us. Just giving that brief update. So some images. Kind of happy about this, and we'll see you guys in March, which technically is almost what 2 months and some change away.
Yeah, maybe about a month or so and a half.
Month and a
Since
week, month and a half.
because we're already on this like the 23rd of January. So yeah, we got a little bit of time, but it ain't a full 2 months, but not too bad. But yeah, but we'll definitely be back again to do a reaction to the trailer when it drops. So stay tuned for that. So, but yeah, everybody who has continued to support Powercast, we thank you very much for your continued support. Don't worry, we got a lot of things coming this year. I hope everybody is year is going well so far. And definitely stay tuned.
Yes, absolutely. Once again, I've been Dana, joined by Mr. Richard Bailey Jr. Is there anything that you want to promote at this moment?
Well, that's a good question. Well, obviously, you know, the Koalition, we do cover a lot of gaming stuff. There's a lot of gaming content on the website that I have been covering. So if you or somebody you know is into gaming, I would encourage you to check out the website because there's a lot of things coming and that have already come that I've been writing about that have a lot of upcoming titles. So check that out. As for Dana, I know she has been doing a ton of entertainment stuff on the Koalition Entertainment channel. So I'm going to let you talk about some stuff on there because you definitely should be subscribed and checking out that channel because a lot of stuff she's been very active on there, a lot of reactions to various types of things, TV shows, so on and so forth. So you definitely should subscribe to that show. I mean, subscribe to that channel ASAP if you're not already subscribed.
Yeah, we sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, just saying really quickly, we have Harlem season 3, the interviews with the entire cast
Mm-hmm.
and the writer, Jesus, of the show. We will have your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man coming up. We have Companion coming up. And just a bunch of other things like Oscar stuff that was really boring. And like I had to fight with Jesus to be like, this is terrible. Do I even do a video about this? I mean, literally, this is the worst Oscars of the year. But anyway, we have videos coming up with that. On the website, I did a guide to every Marvel movie that is coming out in 2025. I'm working out on every Disney and Pixar movie that's coming out in 2025. So the Snow Whites, the Win or Lose, all the little shows there. And then if you got babies, this is for the babies. I'm working on Disney Junior because me and Bluey, we like this. It has gotten me through everything that has transpired after November 5th. So if you understand, you understand. So we got a guide on Disney Junior shows for the babies and the adults with babies. So that's coming as well. But that seems to be everything from us. I've been your host, Dana, again, joined by Mr. Richard Bailey Jr., which I thank you for hopping on in this really quickly and dealing with my coughing. And we will see you soon. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks,
Thank you.
everybody. Later.